Amid the chaos of the 16 kingdoms, where blood and power intertwined, there lies a tragic story buried deep within the annals of history. The tale of a beautiful and talented empress whose fate was crushed beneath the storm of the throne. She was Lady Dan, daughter of a noble northern clan, chosen to enter the palace as consort to Liu Yuan, the founding emperor of Hanzhou. It was said she was so beautiful that the entire court bowed their heads in awe. Her voice soft as silk, her gaze enough to unsettle even the most powerful men. While Liu Yuan lived, she was cherished, honored as the mother of the nation. Yet that happiness was as brief as a candle flickering in the wind. After the emperor's death, the throne became prey to schemes and bloodshed. In the shadowed corridors of the inner palace, the late emperor's stepson, Liu Kong, rose like a young wolf hungry for power. He seized the throne through rivers of blood, deposed and murdered his brother, and then his eyes fell upon the woman he once called mother. The words of reverence turned to desire. He no longer saw her as a mother, but as a woman he craved to possess. Some said he justified his lust through the customs of the Xiongnu, where a man could wed his father's widow. But beneath that pretext of tradition hid cold ambition and carnal greed. Empress Dowager Dan, surrounded by drums of war and the scent of iron, could only remain silent. She knew that resistance meant death, not for herself, but for her own son, the young prince held hostage by Liu Kong. That night, beneath the pale moon hanging over the palace roofs, it was said she donned a white silk robe and stepped across the threshold of her own chambers, now a place of shame. From that night on, she was no longer called Empress Dowager, but merely a concubine, imprisoned in luxury with a shattered soul. Her humiliation did not last long. When her son discovered the truth, he knelt before the throne and wept, begging his mother to escape the disgrace. The mother remained silent for a long time before whispering, "I died the day your father passed away." A few days later, her maids found her lifeless, hanging in her chamber, a silk strip beside her scrawled in blood, "Death preserves honor." The story of Empress Dan has faded into the dust of time, yet the sorrow of a woman trapped between power and duty still lingers. A tragedy where the throne was not only stained with blood, but soaked in a woman's tears. If you found this story meaningful, please like and subscribe to the channel to support me.